Hi everyone, Kelly Blackheart Prims. Excuse me, my voice is getting scratchy because this is like the fourth time I've tried to do this video. So this is the last one. Here is Sassy Siren. She is for Lady Jarhead. And I'm so worried. I hope you like her. I have a feeling this is totally not what you were thinking. For those of you, she wanted me to create a mermaid doll. And, you know, like Marilyn tells me, I cannot, stick to the rules. I can't stick to the norm. So I was thinking way outside the box here. And this is what I came up with. First, let me say she is on her own stand, so she permanently stands up. When I decided to do this doll, I knew I wanted to give her feet, and I knew that I wanted to use the teal and blue wool. So from there, I just had to, try to figure out how in the heck I'm going to make a mermaid doll. And this is what I came up with. And it's almost like her transformation from mermaid to dolly, if you will. That's my interpretation of it. Some of you may think she's just a hot mess. And that's fine. But let me get started. Let me get kind of close up here. So there are her pudgy little feet. These feet are kind of like, I'm thinking, one of my trademarks. I've painted her toes, or toenails, black. She's got tulle and fibers. You might recognize those fibers. I really wanted to go with like an organic look. So I tried to stick with, greens and blues. Her bodice is edged out in some aqua sparkly tulle. I have hand stitched each of those darn buttons. Some of them are vintage. There's a few tortoiseshell, kind of like that opal, that weird opal shell. And then just your normal teal, green, baby blue. There's some iridescent blue, that kind of thing. And I kind of just wanted those to kind of pick that up, to almost simulate, they kind of go down at a bit of a sash almost, but I wanted it to be, maybe coral or her scales, anyways, that's what I was thinking. Her little sign that says Sassy Siren, that's handmade, and it's got some rusty wire. It is detachable, so if you don't want it on there, you could totally take it off. I'll be sending another tag with her name and all that stuff on it, so if you don't want that one, you can put the other little tag on her arm. Her little booby covers I think those are scallop shells. I haven't altered them in any way. I kept them natural. Again, there's fiber and some wool around, the little bralette. Her arms are bendable. Then there's her little face. I wanted her to have like a sassy, spunky little look. And so that's what I came up with. She does have like a blue and the black eyeshadow. I don't know if you can, it's kind of hard to see in that kind of light. There you go. And then, I've blushed up her cheeks. Her hair has been hand felted in, and the white and light teal is a really thick, coarse wool, and then the blue, the solid blue or teal, is a real soft, real pretty, and it's got a real nice luster to it. So there's that. I attached her little hair piece. That is permanent. Again, it's a scallop shell that I have not altered in any way. That was the natural color. Also a dried starfish, again with some fibers that you may recognize. They came in so handy, I'm telling you. So there she is from the side. And then here she is from the back. And the buttons do go all the way around. And of course, you know, there's the bows that tie her little bralette on. And then I wanted her hair to like remind you of water. So, you know, as soon as you said mermaid, I mean, I totally was like, yay, I get to finally use this, you know, hand-dyed wool that I have. And then I thought the shells for the hairpiece on the back would just be perfect. So, and again, there's buttons, you know, all around. And then there it is. And then I added some more seashells and fiber, and then there's a hat pin. The hat pins are there just for stability, just, you know, make them a little bit more secure. And that is her. So I hope I didn't go too far out of the box for you. I can pretty much put money on it, guarantee that this was not what you probably were expecting, but you know, that's the whole point of having something handmade. It's just, let me tell you, this will be the only one in existence. You may also recognize, who does her hair remind you of? I'll give you a couple seconds to think. Anybody? Anybody? Ursula. Oh my gosh, when I first started felting in her hair, all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, Ursula has, you know, that kind of lavender, lilac kind of swoopy hair. And so yeah, I had to do it. So I think I said she's probably approximately about you know, over 20 inches tall. So I hope you like her. For those of you that are just watching for the hell of it to watch, I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. And if not, oopsie. So I can't wait to hear what you think, and I will hopefully hear from you soon. Alrighty, toodles.